Hey guys, it is me again. As you can see, today is Thursday, February 28th. That makes it day 59 under Daily Bread Project 2013. Guys, I do got to make this quick, but I've got quite a bit to say, so I need to get on with it. I need to empty my pockets here real quick so I can remember. Um, Guys, like I always say, it is good to be here tonight because it really is. I know most of you sharp-eyed viewers have probably noticed I've not been here the last 2 or 3 nights. Guys, we have had the strangest, looking for a word for it, strangest storm move through here that I've seen in a long time. The first night it moved through, it was real high winds, rain, just kind of like a storm you would have in the middle of spring or summer even. Um, that knocked our internet out the first night. What night would that have been? Monday night, I guess. Yeah, Monday's when it came through. Um, so that's why I wasn't here Monday night. And then, guys, that storm turned to, after it came through, the temperature dropped about 25 degrees or something like that. Maybe no harder than that, maybe 20 degrees. And we've been getting snow. If any of you guys, which I know a lot of you guys live in the surrounding states around Kentucky, Illinois and Ohio and Michigan, Indiana, Virginia, and, over into North Carolina and that kind of stuff. I know North Carolina doesn't touch Kentucky, but it's close. Anyway, Missouri, Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, those states especially have just been getting hammered. We didn't get near as much as they did, but now we've, it's been pretty brutal here is what I'm saying. Our power's been off, our power's been on. It wasn't off for long. Few hours at the most. So, but as I always say, our power, thank the Lord, it does tend to stay on pretty good right here. But we've got a lot of places around us that don't. And like I've said before, when you've got cable internet, if the power's off anywhere between you and the TV company servers, you don't have internet. So that's kind of what's happened to us, guys. I would love to have been here. So I know if you guys, some of you guys may have been worried about me. So if you have, I'm sorry for that. I've used the internet just a little bit at work, to kind of keep up on some of my stuff. I know I've not got any emails from any of you guys that I know of. But anyway, guys, I'm just sorry for not getting to be here. But we didn't even have school today. Today's probably the least day. I don't know, probably right here today, probably got about a ½ inch of snow. But now 15 miles away from here, up next to the Virginia border, it was a terrible time this morning. So I don't know how much more snow they got this morning. But anyway, guys, it looks like it's the worst part's over with now. It's going to be, looks like about another week before it gets back up into highs of the 40s. I knew this was going to happen. I knew we'd have all our winter in February and March. So anyway, maybe we'll eventually get there. But anyway, guys, like I said, I'm sorry for not getting to be here, but sometimes you just cannot help it, like I said, especially when you live in the sticks like we do. So I'm sorry for that. What else I want to say? Oh yeah, Jeff Chance, Brother John. I'm going to get those pictures to you as soon as I can. I've looked through my one computer. I thought I had some pictures of the shop in there. Can't find them. I was going to just go ahead and take my digital camera to work with me and take some more, but since you emailed me and it snowed and I didn't want to take pictures with snow, here and there and just ugly looking, how snow does. So snow tends to pile up, make everything look ugly. So I'm going to look tonight. I may have some in my old computer. So I'm going to look through that tonight, see if I've got any images stored. If I don't, then between tomorrow and Saturday, I'll try to get some, maybe find a day when the sun's shining a little bit, kind of looking halfway decent. I'll get you some pictures too and get them sent to you, brother. So I do really appreciate what you're doing for me. So, having said that, guys, I guess that's about all the jibber jabber. Just keep praying for us. Keep praying for the church. As far as I know, our Easter drive-through It's still on, and I guess it's going to show God's power, guys, because if we pull it off, it's going to have to be a miracle from God. We don't hardly have anybody that can do anything and work. We've got to have scenes literally picked up and moved. We've only got, what, 2 Saturdays, 2 or 3 Saturdays maybe after this week, or including this week, three Saturdays including this. To get all this done, we've been averaging like 15 people at church, and we got to have like 30-some people in these scenes. So I mean, it's if we pull it off, it's going to show that God wanted it, because He's going to have to do it. Which, you know, that's the way I guess we need it to be anyway. But just pray for that. What else? Our business, guys, actually has been, last 2 weeks been pretty good. You know, even despite this weather, we've had a lot to do, a lot of tax money rolling in right now, and I know that's why most of it is. I just hope, you know, that after the tax money runs out, that it don't hit another wall again. But just keep praying for us, guys, and I do appreciate it. So let's get to the important part tonight. That is, of course, reading the Word of God. So Revelation chapter 17, starting in verse 1. Here we go. Then one of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came and said to me, Come, I will show you the judgment of the great prostitute who is seated on many waters, and whom the kings of the earth have committed sexual immorality, and with the wine of whose sexual immorality the dwellers on the earth have become drunk. And he carried me away in the spirit into a wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was full of blasphemous names, and it had 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and adorned with gold and jewels and pearls, holding in her hand a golden cup full of the abominations and the impurities of her sexual immorality. And on her forehead was written a name of mystery, Babylon the Great, mother of prostitutes and of the earth's abominations. And I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints, the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. When I saw her, I marveled greatly. But the angel said to me, Why do you marvel? I will tell you the mystery of the woman, and of the beast with 7 heads and 10 horns that carries her. The beast that you saw was and is not, and is about to rise from the bottomless pit and go to destruction. And the dwellers on earth, whose names have not been written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, will marvel to see the beast, because it was and is not and is to come. This calls for a mind with wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman is seated. They are also 7 kings, 5 of whom have fallen. One is, the other has not yet to come. And when he does come, he must remain only a little while. And I think that's where I'm going to stop, guys. That's 10 verses. That's as good a spot as any to split it right there. So we'll start, good Lord willing, we'll start verse 11 tomorrow. Like I said, guys, you know, I know a lot of times these things happen, and I know I've lost a lot of viewers for not being here all the time. You know, and I'll just be honest about it. You know, a lot of it, especially back last year, is just due to, like I've told you guys, I've been here 3 years now doing this every night, and I'm not gonna lie, it gets, you know, it gets old sometimes. It just, you know, it gets hard to be here, and it just get, you know, nights maybe you don't feel good, or you've got stuff to do, and you just, you know, I'll skip a night and do it tomorrow, you know. But like I've told you guys, when I do that, I try to tell you guys that, you know, hey, I didn't want to make a video, or, you know, I think that's my prerogative to do that, you know, or whatever. But, you know, these things that happen, like has happened these last few days, you know, when those things happen, guys, I can't help it. You know, like I said, I can't help that I live out in the sticks, and if, you know, the wind blows over half a mile an hour, the cable internet goes out. You know, it's just one of those deals. You know, and we've been having some pretty, like I said, last 2 or 3 weeks, we've had more winter time than we have the rest of the winter. So maybe it's about over with. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for being here. I love you all. Thank you for not giving up on me. Like I said, as always, if you need anything, let me know. Keep praying for us. Keep praying for, you know, we all need to pray for each other. And I guess that's about it. So, guys, good Lord willing, I'll be here tomorrow night. Until I see you guys again, good night, and God bless.